Well, hello everyone. Today I'd like to showcase this ship to you. I built it today and it is supposed to be somewhat of a light cruiser. So why do I call this ship a light cruiser? Even though it is quite heavily armed, it is not that big. It's not quite as fast, so I wouldn't call it a fast cruiser, and it does not have like a big hangar. Cruiser is not supposed to be a carrier, but I think that like it's not too big of a ship. Yeah, and that's the reason why I called it that. So, as you might see, I got a little bit inspired by the Factorum warship when looking at the ship. Also a bit by the Halo ships, which look quite nice. Yeah. According to weaponry, we have two Gatling gun turrets up front here, and I really like those two, especially screen fighters or kill incoming missiles, which can be quite handy to avoid damage. Then we have a lot of artillery turrets, and those are good to fight a big ship, like a ship of similar size or even bigger, and those are gonna do a lot of damage. So we don't have any on the bottom, but we have quite a lot here on the wings here and on top. Then we have one assault cannon turret for smaller ships that are big enough to that those deal enough damage. So like especially if someone has a small grid big ship, this one will try to defend against that. In the back we have a few screening turrets that try to prevent missiles from hitting the main engine bank. And as you can see, this ship is iron only, so it'll only be able to fly in space. Up here we have a few ports. We're gonna look at those from the inside soon. If we go down here, we can see two jump drives and also a few magnetic plates. You can use them to lock onto other ships and carry them around, or to land on stations. But I personally like to use those to like drag stuff around other ships, different kinds of things. So our entrance here is here with this gate. So let's get in here and close the entrance back up. And as you can see, we have a small hangar here. And it's not quite big. It's not really meant for big fighters. It's more like a small hull craft or like a small drilling or mining ship. If we go up here, we have a small walkway, and up this walkway we have our main combat bridge. So we go in here and we fight. And we fight from here. It's one of the more protected. It's in one of the more protected area of the ship, and it's not gonna get damaged that easily. If we go down here, we have a bridge, or a normal bridge. I tried to add some blue accents here from the lights down there, and I think it looks quite nice. We have a few stations here made to control singular turrets if you're playing with friends, and make a raids or something like that, so they can sit there and aim turrets of their own. Then of course our seat here, our control seat, and up front we have a few quarters. So we have a kitchen, a counter, two beds, an armory, and a bathroom and toilet, which is as you might know, quite important on all my ships. So down here we can also see our jump drive, so we are pretty close to the bottom, which is why I do not like this bridge as a combat bridge, because it's too far off center, so it'll not be very difficult to destroy it, especially if you get surprised from the bottom. If we want to go up here, and we walk up those ladders, and then we come to the viewport you saw from the outside earlier. So there isn't that much up here, but I really like the aesthetics of the new bridge windows, and I really want to use them because they simply look really nice. And we have we can look around here. It's all pressurized from the hangar, so that shouldn't be a problem. We have a holo table here. Maybe I'll add something on there, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Then we have our windows up top, and I think that really looks really nice. I like it. Up here we can look out at the planet. Then let's get down here, and as you might see, we have a few gyros up here. We can service them there in case something get damaged. We have one inset connector up here, and we have a We have a few storage crates up here, and I think that's a very good spot to place them. So let's get back. Let's get up in the back. Up here we have some space. Those are the downwards iron thrusters, so that we can, in case they get damaged, we can repair them here. Well, let's get a welder. So we could repair those here, as well as here. So in case we use our thruster, then we have access to repair them. In front of here we have, back here we have our main reactor, as well as some like technical area. We have a large refinery here, as well as an assembler, cargo access, 2 sleeping pods here, topped with batteries, which is quite important. Even though there's a reactor there, that reactor might get knocked off by a single railgun shot, and we wouldn't want to instantly lose power to all our cryo base. So up here we have a few gyros, as well as the same cryo base setup here. This room is also pressurized, as you might see here. Yeah, and I think that's the overall interior of the ship. As always, you can find the ship link in the workshop link of this ship in the video description, so you can use it, modify it, and do whatever you want with it. Yeah, what I tried with this ship, similar to the Corvette, is to add some white accents, simply to try to give it more depth, and just change it up a little bit so that there's something interesting we may be able to look at. So this ship does not have the best acceleration because it's iron only. If we accelerate, you can see that's quite slow. Deceleration is decent, especially in comparison to the acceleration. I would say that's okay, but overall acceleration, especially up and down, is not that great. So the turn rate with our gyros rate, let's face the planet so that we can really see what we're doing. The turn rate is okay. I think I like it. It's not too bad, especially for a ship that size. And then of course we have our main weapon. We have 1 railgun in the front here, which we can fire, which is for sniping long range distances, and also in time to bridge the time which a railgun recharges. We have 7 artillery fixed artillery guns, which are also up front. If you look, go into the camera, you can see that those shots mix up quite nicely. Let's shoot one more time. I think the camera placement on this ship is quite okay. We have some backup cameras up here in case our main camera should be destroyed, even though they're not particularly good protected, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah, as well as this is basically the overview of this ship. I really like it. It's very interesting. Oh, back there are a few other ships. You should already know them. Maybe you'll see them later. Yeah, let's get out here. Yeah, and let's take a look. Up here we have this antenna tower, which is quite interesting. I really like it. And I also like the design of the thruster bay here. Normally designing a thruster bay is something that I find personally the most challenging part of a ship, so I really like what I did there. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.